All right, folks, the estate of Henrietta Lacks is suing a biotech company, claiming it's been selling her cervical cells without her knowledge or the estate's knowledge or consent. The federal lawsuit says Thermo Fisher Scientific knowingly mass-produced and sold the tissue obtained through what it calls a racially unjust medical system. The cells in question were taken in 1951 by doctors at Johns Hopkins. Lacks was terminally ill at the time, and her cells have been used for use in countless scientific research studies since. Her family says now it's time for justice for Henrietta Lacks.
About time. Here, 70 years later, we mourn Henrietta Lacks, and we will celebrate taking back control of Henrietta Lacks' legacy. This will not be passed on to another generation of Lackses. Amen. We stop here and we move forward to get control of Henrietta's legacy, and I would like to restore my family's honor. Throughout the years of watching my family go through what they went through, my dad being ignored in courthouses, my grandmother defamed by, she had to sign her name with the X. My grandmother had beautiful penmanship. It's in my book, Henrietta Lacks, The Untold Story, where I share my stories of my family's plight to get here where we are today. And God brought us here together over these 70 years. It wasn't time back then. It's time now. The time is now.
All right, folks, the lawsuit wants a court to block their use without permission and force the $35 billion company to hand over profits from the HeLa sales. What do you make of this, Mustafa?
Well, the company should have already settled. It would just make sense that they've made billions of dollars off of this. There's a history of the extraction of black body parts. You can go back to Dr. J. Marion Sims in the 1800s when they were actually experimenting on enslaved people at that time. He's known as the father of gynecology because of all that he did to black women. So this is just, it keeps playing out decade after decade. So I hope that this family actually gets the restitution that they deserve.
Teresa.
Yeah, it's a disgrace. But again, I am just in awe. Again, history is now catching up to them. I hope everybody gets their book. I mean, because again, we can't allow these things to happen. And I think, you know, when we actually sign up and say we are organ donors or we are not, we need to ensure that whatever medical professional are following the law.
Michael.
You know, Roland, this is great news. I talked about this last night on my show. You know, yesterday was the 70th anniversary of the passing of Henrietta Lacks also. Not only was her cells used in polio vaccine and gene mapping and in vitro fertilization, but also Attorney Benjamin Crump said yesterday in an interview that it was all her cells were also used in the COVID-19 vaccine. And he said her cells have been used since basically 1951, but the statute of limitations has ran out on a lot of other uses. But because of COVID-19, that's something new. And this is something that they're really pushing in the lawsuit. So it's a brilliant strategy. Thermo Fisher Scientific on their website, they said their annual revenue is $35 billion a year. So hopefully they get everything that they deserve in this lawsuit. It's long overdue.
Folks, back to our Roland unfiltered video in just one moment.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of
time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punching!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice
to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am Roland with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Like, wow, Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared. You dig?